Hey YouTube, it's GameHub Productions here. Doing another Minecraft video with Callum and Matt. Hang on one sec. Sorry. This video we're going to be teaching you which dyes dye which wool, if that makes sense. But okay. So we all know that if you get wool, yeah, we've got too many items. If you get dye, it will change the color of the wool. People think if you dye wool and make it into a bed, it will change the colour of the bed. That does not work, but hopefully in an update it might. These are all of the
primary
dyes, and yeah, to dye them. So if you go onto the crafting table, don't know what I just did then. So if you put wool in the middle and put dandelion yellow, you get that by this yellow wool, but you get that by getting a yellow flower and like over there and punching it, and then if you put it in your look, I can show you. There you go. And then if I put it in there, it's got dandelion yellow. Yeah. So, and then if I do it as red, so the rose, you put it in there, and then you get rose red. You can here we go. You can dye other. You can actually dye to make different colours by mixing two types of colours. So if we put wool and an ink sac, it should make black.
And if you get black and get an ink sac. So take the wool out a minute. Yeah. You can also get use lapis lazuli to dye stuff. Cactus green, but you can only get cactus if you cook it in a furnace.
Cactus green.
Cactus green. There's cocoa brown. I think that's what it's called.
Cocoa beans.
Cocoa beans. And you get brown wool, and you can only find cocoa beans in chests, in mine shafts, caves, stuff like that. My selection of colours. There's six primary wools: black, red, yellow,
green, brown, and blue. So say you put red, if you made some red wool, and then if you put your red wool and put some bone meal.
No, and you can you have to make the dyes, and then dyeing is a very odd subject.
If you place some bone meal,
and then try an ink sac, and then you should get light grey wool. No, just grey
dye.
Just grey dye. And then what you can also do is you can put bone meal in with the grey dye to make light grey dye, which is
there's grey wool, and then these are primary colours. No, secondary. Sorry. So what do? You put bone meal.
And bone meal,
grey dye.
Light grey.
You mix light grey
dye.
And then
you try that, and then it goes into a lighter grey one.
So how do you make pink?
Pink is you go into the thing and put red with bone meal. Red dye with bone meal.
Okay, so we'll try that now. So red and bone meal makes.
You can make a different colour pinkish, which is called Magneta. And what you do is you just get one pink dye and one purple dye.
And how do you get purple dye?
You put blue and red dye in together.
Sorry, YouTube. So if you put blue and red,
Purple. Okay.
Put that in.
No, you need to make the Magneto die first.
I keep forgetting. Ooh, sorry about the lag. So there's my magenta, whatever.
Now you get Magneto, whatever you guys call it.
Magenta.
Magenta. Yeah, it is actually Magenta. I'm being a retard. You get like a pink, more pinkish
dark.
one.
There's light. There's pink. And there's magenta. Okay. And there's white. So, is there any more?
Yeah, there's more. There's loads more. There's cyan, or whatever you call it.
Cyan.
Look,
these are all of them. There's ink sac, rose red, cactus green, cocoa beans, lapis lazuli, purple dye, cyan dye, light grey dye, pink dye, green lime dye, dandelion dye, light blue dye, magenta dye, orange dye, and then there's bone meal. But yeah, so I hope this helped with you. Yeah, hope this helped. If you like fish and chips, like the video. Alright, bye.